Hello travelers. Welcome back to my channel. We're heading into India, a country with a diverse and complex legal system. Has a multitude of laws that might seem strange or peculiar to outsiders. In this video, we will explore 15 such unusual laws in India, shedding light on their historical context and contemporary relevance along the way. For the first one, the adultery law. The Indian Penal Code, IPC, Section 497, a remnant of the colonial era, deals with adultery. Interestingly, it criminalizes adultery only for men, while women involved in extramarital affairs cannot be charged. This law, considered discriminatory, has sparked debates on gender equality and marital rights. Talk about gender-based crime. At least they could have come up with a catchy name like the Adulterous Man Act. Second is known as the colonial legacy. Section 377 of the Indian Penal Code was infamous for criminalizing consensual homosexual acts, until its partial decriminalization in 2018. Although progress has been made in recognizing LGBTQ+ rights, this law once reflected societal taboos and prejudices. It's like they tried to ban rainbows. Sorry, Mother Nature, no colorful displays allowed. Third on the list is health warnings and smoking bans. The COTPA aims to curb tobacco consumption in India. It not only prohibits smoking in public places, but also mandates that 85% of tobacco product packaging should be covered with health warnings. This measure highlights the government's efforts to combat the harmful effects of tobacco. Despite this law, there are approximately 120 million smokers in India. That accounts for 29% of all adults. Looks like the health warnings on tobacco packaging in India have a tough job. Another one is named as the Motor Vehicles Act. Indian traffic laws mandate seatbelt use, not only for the driver and front seat passengers but also for passengers in the back seat. This stringent regulation aims to enhance road safety and reduce casualties. Ironically, a survey by Local Circles, an online platform, suggested that around 70% of the people seated in the rear do not use seatbelts at all. That's a huge number. And as they say, you know you're in India when wearing a seatbelt in the backseat feels like a ride in a roller coaster. Next is the Prevention of Insults to National Honor Act, otherwise known as Protecting National Symbols. This law safeguards national pride by criminalizing any act that shows disrespect towards the Indian national flag or anthem. It emphasizes the importance of honoring national symbols and upholding patriotism. Number 6, the Indecent Representation of Women Prohibition Act. It was enacted to prevent the portrayal of women in a derogatory or exploitative manner in advertisements and publications. While it aims to protect women's dignity, its broad language has led to controversy surrounding artistic freedom. Despite the establishment of this law, rape cases are surging in India, with New Delhi having 6 rape cases every day in 2022. 7th, we have the cow slaughter ban. Several Indian states have enacted laws to ban or restrict cow slaughter due to the cow's sacred status in Hinduism. These laws reflect the religious sentiments of a significant portion of the population. Even suspicions for anybody eating or transporting cows for consumption can be a big problem. Remember, cows are sacred, but beef eating could get you in real legal beef. Number 8, the Wildlife Protection Act. This law aims to safeguard endangered species and protect wildlife habitats. However, it also prohibits harming or disturbing wild animals, raising concerns about human safety in regions prone to wildlife encounters. Don't mess with wildlife. They have a legal defense team of teeth and claws. 9. The Juvenile Justice Act. India's Juvenile Justice Act sets the age of criminal responsibility at 7 years, one of the lowest in the world. This law raises questions about the balance between holding minors accountable for their actions and providing rehabilitation. With great responsibility at a tender age, kids might end up playing cops and robbers for real. For number 10, the Magic Remedies Act. This act aims to prevent the promotion and sale of products claiming to have magical remedies for ailments. It serves to protect consumers from falling victim to false advertising and pseudoscientific claims. That's right, folks. No more magic beans to cure all your ills. It's time to stick to reality. Next, we have regulating foreign currency. It regulates the possession of foreign currency by Indian residents and restricts certain transactions with foreign entities. This law is crucial for the country's economic stability and control over foreign exchange reserves. Handle foreign currency with care. One wrong move, and you'll be in a foreign exchange nightmare. Another is the Official Secrets Act, Secrecy and National Security. This criminalizes the disclosure of classified information that could jeopardize national security, although essential for safeguarding state secrets. This law has been criticized for its potential misuse against whistleblowers and journalists. Breaking news: loose lips sink ships, and might just land you in a legal storm. Number 13. The Dowry Prohibition Act. This was enacted to combat the practice of dowry, wherein the bride's family offers gifts or money to the groom's family at the time of marriage. Despite the law, dowry-related harassment and crimes persist, underscoring the challenges of social reform. They say love is priceless, but it seems some people still want to put a price tag on it. 14. The Obscene Publications Act, restricting offensive content. This act aims to restrict the sale and distribution of obscene materials. However, defining obscenity can be subjective and raises concerns about censorship and artistic expression. When it comes to obscenity, one man's art is another man's scandal. Lastly, the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, which targets activities related to terrorism and terror organizations. Though crucial for national security, it is essential to ensure that this law does not infringe on civil liberties and human rights. Beware, terrorists. You might be hunted down by a crack team of legal eagles. That's it. If you find this video interesting, also check out a similar one featuring New York. Hope you learned a lot. I'll see you in the next one.